He said, "My real dad is back. I don't have to settle for you anymore." I replied, "I respect your choice." Then I focused on his younger brother, who'd been watching from the stairs. My stepson's reaction when he realized I wouldn't fight for him was priceless. Joshua and I had been father and son for 10 years. Started when he was 7. Already taught him to ride a bike, throw a baseball, tie a tie. Then Rick messaged him. His real dad, who vanished when Joshua was 3, left his mom crying with an eviction notice, never paid a dime in child support. "My real dad is back and I choose him," Joshua says, crossing his arms. "You were just a placeholder, a substitute until the real thing showed up. 10 years of baseball practices, homework help, teaching him to drive, and he's calling me a placeholder to my face." "Okay, I respect your choice," I said calmly. He looked shocked. "That's it? You're not going to fight for me? You just told me I was a placeholder. What's there to fight for?" Charlie came down the stairs and hugged me tight. "It's okay, Dad," he whispered. Rick showed up Saturday in a rented BMW, walked in like he owned my house. Joshua packed his bag, practically glowing with excitement. Rick made more big promises while Joshua loaded the car. Rick promised Joshua a car for his birthday, college money, making up for lost time. Charlie watched from the kitchen window. "You okay with this?" Charlie asked after they left. Joshua made his choice. "Want to build that bookshelf we've been planning?" We spent Saturday afternoon in the garage, just Charlie and me, measuring wood, sanding edges, Charlie actually laughing at my bad jokes. Joshua came back Sunday night with shopping bags. Rick bought him new Jordans, an iPhone 15, AirPods Pro, designer clothes. Charlie showed Joshua our bookshelf. "Check out what Dad and I made." Joshua barely looked at it, too busy texting Rick about next weekend's plans. The following Friday was Charlie's debate tournament. Joshua announced he was going to Rick's beach house instead. "Have fun with your substitute son," Joshua said to me. Charlie heard everything but pretended he didn't. I sat front row for Charlie's tournament. He won 3rd place out of 30 kids. We celebrated at his favorite burger place, posted the trophy photo online. Joshua never congratulated him. Rick lasted 3 weeks before the first cancellation. "Sorry, buddy. Work emergency came up. Can't make your birthday dinner. Rain check?" Joshua's face fell, but he made excuses immediately. He's busy building his business empire. He's got important meetings. I'll celebrate on my own. We saw Joshua sitting alone at McDonald's when I took Charlie. "Just wanted something quick," Joshua lied when we walked over. Charlie tried to hug his brother. Joshua pushed him away. "I don't need your pity." The pattern became predictable. Rick promised Thanksgiving in Miami. Canceled that morning with a text. Christmas skiing in Aspen with the family. "Sorry, kid. Girlfriend doesn't want kids along." New Year's Eve in Times Square. Something came up. Maybe next year. Joshua spent holidays in his room while Charlie and I cooked Mom's traditional recipes. Charlie asked about donating Joshua's unopened presents to charity. "Your brother might want them later." "He won't," Charlie said matter-of-factly. "He chose Rick. He chose wrong." Joshua's graduation day arrived in May. I bought tickets months ago, but I almost didn't go. Figured Joshua wouldn't want me there, but Charlie insisted on going. We sat in the auditorium watching Joshua desperately scan the crowd. His face kept falling with each empty row he checked. He kept pulling out his phone and checking for messages. Every time the door opened, his head snapped toward it. Rick had promised front row seats and dinner afterward. Joshua even saved him a spot with the family tickets. During the ceremony, Rick finally texted. "Something came up. Congrats, though. Send pics." Joshua read it while waiting in line to walk. His face went completely white. When they called his name, Joshua walked across that stage, still searching the crowd. He stopped halfway and looked one more time. Rick wasn't there. Joshua finished crossing and went back to his seat. I saw him wipe his eyes with his graduation gown sleeve. His shoulders were shaking. Other kids were taking selfies and celebrating. Joshua sat there trying not to cry. Charlie and I left during the reception. Joshua caught us heading to the parking lot with tears still on his face. "You actually came? Just for Charlie to see his brother graduate," I said coldly. Charlie looked at Joshua directly. "You had a dad who loved you. You threw him away for someone who doesn't even show up."